we can go. We are back here on Somerville Ed TV for the Boys Intramural City Championship, presented by the City of Somerville Recreation Department. Tony Arias, once again, the program coordinator, introducing our two teams. We have Kennedy taking on Healey, as Kennedy will be in the orange today. Healey will be in the burgundy today, or maroon. I would err more towards maroon, but then again, I'm slightly colorblind. Once again, I'm Todd Harmon. We are here from East Somerville Community School. Special presentation of basketball here on Somerville Ed TV as we bring you the Intramural Championships here in Somerville. The middle school Intramural Championships earlier, Argenziano was able to take the girls Intramural Championship over West Somerville by the score of 30-20. Here we have the boys, as it will be Kennedy versus Healey. 20 minutes on the clock. It is a running clock, 20 minutes per half. The clock will run until the final 2 minutes, at which point there will be stoppages. As they will be tipping this off, Callius Linnaeus out there for Healey in the burgundy, tipping off. He gets it over to Reed, as Reed very quickly hands it off. Down inside, that was Eb Kaba. As he misses his shot there, Reed, he misses his opportunity there. Kaba comes away with the rebound. They feed it back to the top of the key where Schmidt has it. Schmidt puts up the three, it's no good. And a foul's going to be called as Kaba went flying in there for Burgundy, I should say, Healey. Kennedy will now have the ball scoreless, just underway here. Boys Intramural Championships. Driving into the paint was Griffin, had that ball stolen away as Ib Kaba with it now. Kaba defended out there by Bourne, as that is going to be out of bounds. Colin Bourne out there, number 2 for Kennedy. Also on the floor for Kennedy is Torrin Cotter White, number 13. Bourne, number 2 right there, helping on the screen. As that ball is out of bounds off of Healey, it will stay with Kennedy. Number 11 is also out there, Cam Nooch. Healey inbounds, gets it to Bourne. Colin Bourne with it, defended by Reed. Kicks it out, foul line jumper is up, and it is good as Kennedy takes the early lead off the jumper from Cotter White. Kaba with it now. Kaba drives down the right-hand side of the lane and puts it up and in for 2. Tied up 2-2 now. Healey able to tie it up. Pass back towards the top of the key, unable to be handled there. So they try to get it to Cotter White. Healey will have it. Looking for some help to get it down to the low block. As Linnaeus went up, he was fouled. Callius Linnaeus will go to the line, shooting 2. Linnaeus' first free throw is up. They're going to wipe it off. No basket, a lane violation. Linnaeus' foot was on the line, so he will get a second free throw. That one is no good. Ib Kaba comes away with the rebound, surrounded by Kennedy members there, but he gets it out to Reese. And Reed gives it off to Sannon. Sannon drives, kicks it off. Kaba with it. Kaba goes in, gives it back to Sannon. And that's going to be a travel call against Alex Sannon, as he will turn the ball back over to Kennedy. Tie ball game here, 4 minutes in. Kennedy versus Healey. Kennedy in the orange, Healey in the burgundy. As Griffin with it now for Kennedy. Feeds it off to Colin Bourne. Bourne gets his pocket pick there. Ib Kibba able to come away with it, as Kaba came away with that one. Pass attempt on the interior by Linnaeus is stolen away. Back quickly is Nooch. Gives it off to Bourne. Bourne drives into the paint, gets it knocked away, and he's fouled. So he got hit on the arm. I believe they're going to get Alex Sannon on that one. Oh, strike that. That was Schmidt they got with that one. So Kennedy will inbounds. Get it down on the right block. Chippy is missed, as Lincoln Mara missed that one. Foul's going to be called against Healey, as Callens Linnaeus gets that one called against him. Carlins Linnaeus. Just under the 15-minute mark. Kennedy inbounding under their own basket, tied up at 2s. To get the inbounds to Nooch. Nooch kicks it out. Ball is stolen away as Healey has it. Kaba feeds it down. Shot attempt is up. No good by Linnaeus. Feed it back top of the key now. Working with the ball is Schmidt. Schmidt to Sannon. Sannon's shot is up. It's no good. Kaba trying to save it back inbounds, but it hit the line. So Kennedy will have it. Tied at 2s here. Griffin with the ball, feeds it to the interior. Stolen away there as Nooch stepped on the line though. Actually, no, they're going to get Sannon for stepping on the line after he had stolen that pass away. Kennedy will get possession. Inbounding on the far side on the baseline. Inbounds comes to Bourne. Pump fake, goes in, layup attempt, no good. Lamari Reed comes away with it. And that's going to be an over and back as Reed passed it off right as he got across midcourt. Steve Celestin, the head coach of Healey, disagrees with that call. Celestin, a class of 2003 from Somerville High School. Kennedy coach is Peter George. It's driving in from the left side is Cotter White. Passed it out. Shot put up by Nooch. No good as that got blocked by Linnaeus. Linnaeus with the outlet attempt to Sannon. Knocked away by Kennedy. Healey will inbounds to the near side on the baseline. So they inbound it to Sannon. Sannon out to Kaba. Kaba with the drive into the paint. He kisses it off glass. His second bucket of the game. That's hands on that one is Ib Kaba. It's back the other direction. Kaba up and in. Timeout's going to be taken by Healey. They lead 6-2 here early on. First half of this Intramural Somerville Championship. Kennedy will inbounds. So we're back from the timeout. Healey leading by 4, 6-2. As Nooch has it, defended tightly out there. Backdoor cut there. Nice look by Kennedy, but no good. As Bourne chases down the rebound. Bourne with the baseline drive. And Colin Bourne gets the bucket. Good baseline drive there by Colin Bourne. As Healey gets that one stolen away. Rebound flying in there is Lincoln Mara. But Healey comes away with it as Ib Kaba with it now. Feeds it off to Schmidt. Flashing open nicely, blocked away by Tommy Griffin as Griffin's able to get a hand on that one. They're working around Bourne with it now. Bourne being defended by Kaba. They get it back out to the top of the key to Cotter White. Here to the left, it's Samara. Mara drives in, kicks it back to Noach. Noach's shot is no good. Rebound bandied about. Reed came away with it. And they will pull it back out as Sannon will get it now. Sannon with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound pulled away by Griffin. 2-point lead here for Healey in the burgundy. Kennedy in the orange, trailing by 2. As Griffin's three-pointer is up, it is no good, front rim. Rebound is pulled away by Kaba. Kaba looking to go coast to coast. Gets a nice look off to Sannon, but a travel is going to be called. And Kennedy has some wholesale changes going on. Anthony Sasanaco checking into the game. Number 10. We'll get those other names for you as well. Griffin still running the point for Kennedy. Sasanaco with it now on the left wing. Kicks it back to Griffin. Now, Torlatens with it now. Drives up. Runner is put up and put in by Eli Torlatens. Tourlens, to be more French. Tie ball game now as Kennedy ties it up. Healey with the ball. Kaba behind the back. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Whereas brother Desmond Kaba will drive to the hoop. Out of bounds, blocked by Kennedy. Kaba trying to inbound. He does, gets it down to Duarte, and Duarte put that one in. Chris Duarte. I see. Long shot put up by Sasanico, no good. Pulled away by Healey. They feed it forward. Shot is no good by Sansa. Driving in Kaba from the left wing. As Dusman Kaba is going to get fouled as he drove in from the left wing. Healey leading in this contest, 8-6. Substitution here for Healey as Sannon will check out. Chris Duarte, number 24, on the floor. At the line right now is Dusman Kaba. As Kaba put that one in, makes 1 of 2. 3-point lead right now. That's Torlentis. Feet that one off. 8-foot jumper is good. 1-point lead now for Healey. They feed it to Ib Kaba. Kaba defended by Griffin. Goes in, puts it up, and it is good for Ib Kaba. 3-point lead here for Healey. So get it off to Torlens. Torlens into the paint. One-handed runner is up. Out of bounds off of Healey. Ball will stay with Kennedy as Griffin checks out of the game. Owen Techon checking in. That ball stolen away as Schmidt. Nice run there, but he misses the bunny. Got to use the backboard, young Mr. Schmidt. That's what it's there for. Now Chris Ruggieri. A little crossover action there. Now Torrentz feeds it off. Back over to Torrentz. Another soft pass. Schmidt. Let's see if he uses the backboard this time. He does, and he gets the bucket. As Danny Schmidt puts Healey up by 5. Torrentz with it now again. Jab step, kicks it around, pass down into the paint. Foul's going to be called. So he got that one. He was looking down low to Owen Tian. Kennedy will inbounds. Sassanoko feeds it off. Griffin with it now. Back over to Sassanoko. Griffin back into the game, running the point. Feeds it here to the near side. It's Mara with it. Sassanoko with the three-point attempt, and Sassanoko hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 2-point lead now for Healey after the three-pointer by Sassanoko. And travel is going to be the call. As Angel De Jesus shuffled the feet. More changes here. Kennedy sending in some lineup changes. Sassanoko going back out of the game. Bourne checking in, along with Cotter White coming back into the game and Nooch coming back into the game. Griffin running the point. Goes to the left side. Kicks it across. Nooch with it now. Nooch will put it on the floor. Goes to the floor with it. Tries to pass it out. Caba's able to come away with it. Dustman Caba kicks it out. It's De Jesus with it now at the top of the key. Gets it back to Caba. Ib Caba with it now. Ib Caba at the top of the key. 4:30 remaining here in the first half. Healey leading by 2, 13-11. 11 is Caba directing traffic. De Jesus spins, gets his shot blocked by Bourne. Griffin with it now. Griffin kicks it to Bourne. Colin Bourne puts up the three, no good. Long rebound taken, given off to Griffin. Griffin puts up the shot, and he banks that one home. I heard it call it. Tommy Griffin called glass on that one. It's a tie ball game, 13-13. Caba gives it off to Jesus with three as well. Angel De Jesus calling glass. 16-13 is your score. 3:40 remaining here in the first half. Griffin gives it off to Bourne. Bourne, stutter step, drives, kicks it off. And a foul's going to be called. It's Cotter White. Tried the baseline drive, got fouled. Linney is checking back into the game for Healey. As Duarte checking out, along with Caba checking out. Dusman Caba. So get it to Cotter White at the top of the key. Gives it off to Hunch. Nooch now to Bourne. Bourne got his pocket picked as Reed got a hand in there. Reed now thought about the baseline drive, will kick it out, back out to Caba. Caba to De Jesus. De Jesus looking for another glass magic. Didn't get it that time, and Caba is called for the foul. So he reached in against Bourne. Colin Bourne, younger brother of Ian Bourne. Ian Bourne, baseball and basketball player for the Highlanders. Great baseball season for the Highlander baseball team earlier this season. As Griffin's three-point attempt is no good. Healey leads by 3, 16-13. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Healey with the ball. As Lee had it, looking for some help. Kicks it off to Caba. Caba with the ball now. Shake, bake, drive, shot up, no good. Linnaeus, rebound over top, feeds it back to Caba. Caba back out to Lee. Lee with a three-point attempt, no good from the left wing. And Griffin gets the rebound. Minute 50 remaining here in the first half. Cotter White with it. Feeds it to the interior. Nooch's shot is up. It's no good. Rebound attempt on the weak side by Mara is no good as well. And Ibkaba has it. Healey leading by 3. They have the ball. Lee with the ball now. Anthony Lee. As Griffin reaching in there trying to get it away from Kaba. Kaba goes to the ground, saves it, feeds it over to Reed. His three-pointer from the corner is no good, and over the back is going to be the call as Linnaeus went over Nooch's back. Minute 7 remaining here in the first half. Healey leading by 3. Kennedy with the ball. Colin Bourne. There we go. Healey getting their substitutions in. Now we're ready to go. As Kennedy has the ball with 45 seconds remaining here in the first half, trailing by 3. Colin Bourne with the ball. Gets the screen, feeds it off to Torlentz. Torlentz kicks it back to Nooch. Nooch defended by Linnaeus. As Bourne drives it in, the left-handed shot attempt, no good. They get it out ahead to Schmidt, and Schmidt hits the layup. Uses the glass once again. He missed a bunny earlier, but he's made his last 2. 5-point lead now for Healey. Kennedy with 10 seconds. Torlentz with it. Torlentz feeds it to the interior. Connor White with it. Baseline jumper by Connor White. No good. And we go to the half with Healey leading 18-13 here in the Intramural Middle School Championships. We're here with Mark Antonelli, Highlander head coach. It is great to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. First of all, I want to say Regan Antonelli for West Somerville did a great job earlier. Leading scorer in that game, just didn't come out on the winning end of it, but a great job.
Yeah, actually a lot of those girls played with Regan this year in the 6th grade middle school basketball team, so it was a lot of teammates of hers during the winter. So that was a really fun thing to see all the girls competing against each other. And we got a new head coach in Somerville, Ricardo Bonhomme,
yep.
And former captain of mine, former assistant coach with us on the boys' side. So we're really excited to have Ricardo. He's going to inject the program with some energy, and he's got some talent there, as you saw.
Absolutely, no question about it. Now you talk about the energy, a lot of energy here today for this intramural championship that we see going on. We see the connections, we can see the future basically of Highlander basketball here out on the floor today.
Yes, this program is a great tradition. It's been going on for actually since I was in school, which is a long time ago. But just right now, I mean, you have Mr. Celestin, Steve Celestin, the Healey coach. He played in this program, came up to the high school, was a all-world player for the high school, ended up being a Division III college player. So it just shows you that it comes full circle. And this is part of our feeder program along with our youth program during the winter. And I think it's great that the kids get to play for their schools and having their friends here to cheer them on. And we're excited to be back, after the COVID pause that we had the last couple of years.
That was actually my next question. You get the opportunity now play have some summer ball. You're going to have that opportunity, yep. And that's going to set you up really well going into this next season, I assume, with the Highlanders as well. What's that look like?
Yeah, I mean, COVID was tough for everybody, but it was especially tough in our community. Our playgrounds and parks were shut down, so kids were looking for outlets to play basketball. We've got a lot of text messages from our youth players and from our high school players, and it was the shutdown was really tough. So we're slowly but surely trying to get more programs for the kids to get out there and play and develop their skills. And we always play hard in Somerville. We always play with a lot of heart. Toughness, and that hasn't changed. And now the kids are just, trying to work on their skills and try to get that skill development back up. So we're excited about it.
Absolutely. Well, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Head Coach Mark Antonelli for the Highlanders visiting us. We are back for the second half of the Somerville Boys Intramural Championship between Kennedy and Healey. Healey leading by 5, 18-13. They've done that on the strength of Ibkaba Number 5, Ibkaba, leading scorer in the game with 8 points. Danny Schmidt with 4 points as well for Healey. Angel De Jesus with 3 points. He hit a 3-pointer. Chris Duarte with 2 points. And Dusman Kaba with 1 point. For the Kennedy squad in orange today, their leading scorer is Tommy Griffin, number 21. He has 4 points. Ellie Torlentz has 2 points. Torin Cotter-White has 2 points. Anthony Sasanako has 3 points, and Colin Bourne with 2. You see Colin Bourne right there as he drives into the paint. You also saw the leading scorer of the game, Ibkaba, as he fouled young Mr. Bourne driving into the paint. So Colin will be at the line shooting 2 here, opening out this matchup between Healey and Kennedy. It is the Intramural Championships you heard at halftime, as we had the opportunity to speak to head coach Mark Antonelli for the Highlanders, as that one's in for Bourne. Antonelli talking about this feeder program, how important it has been, and how the opportunity now to practice and have gyms and parks open is going to light the fire under the Highlanders, hopefully this coming season and in the future, as Bourne puts both of those home. It is a 3-point lead for Healey. Kaba looks to the interior. Shot is put up, no good that time by Sannon. Griffin back the other direction, gets it to Bourne. Bourne defended by Sannon, and Sannon's going to get called for the hand check. As Sannon hand checking Bourne there. Kennedy trailing by 3. They trailed it by 5 at the half. Griffin looking to inbounds, looking for some help. Gets it to Nooch. Nooch looking for some help there at the foul line. Griffin will take the shot. No good as Sannon comes away with the rebound. Schmidt with it now for Healey. He sizes up the 3 and takes it, but no good. Griffin comes away with the rebound for Kennedy. Feeds it forward. Jumper put up. No good. Rebound as Sasanako was able to feed that one out to Kiba. Baseline drive here by Reed, and he's going to be fouled by Bourne. As Colin Bourne picks up that foul. Reed will go to the line for 2. Healey in the burgundy, leading Kennedy in the orange by 3, 18-15. Lamari Reed at the line. First opportunity by Reed is no good. Second shot by Reed is good. Reed's first point of the game. 19-15 is the Healey lead. It's Kennedy with the ball. Cotter-White, baseline drive. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled away by Mara. Gets it out to Bourne. Bourne with it now. He'll put it on the floor. Drive into the paint. Kick back out to Mara. Mara's drive. Knocked away. As the ball is knocked away out of bounds, Kennedy will keep possession as Griffin will inbounds. Griffin feeds it to Cotter-White. Bourne with it at the top of the key. Takes the 2-pointer. Foot was on the line. Basket was no good. Schmidt feeds it forward. Reed kicks it back. Nice passing there as Sannon comes away with the basket. Beautiful look by Reed after the long pass out. 6-point lead now for Healey. It's Griffin kicks it out. Nooch with it now. Gives it off to Bourne. Bourne defended by Kaba. Griffin defended by Reed. Gets the screen from Nooch, feeds it off to Bourne. Bourne now, right baseline. Thinks about the drive against Schmidt. He will do it. Baseline bounce pass. Stolen away though. Sasanako. Kiba feeds the inside to Schmidt. Schmidt against Bourne. Feeds it back out to Kiba. Ibkaba goes in and puts it in as Ibkaba with the baseline drive That's his 10th point of the game, and a steal there for Sasanoko. Sasanoko fields it off. Nice baseline drive there by Sannon as he makes his second bucket of the second half. It's a 10-point lead for Healey. We have a timeout on the floor. Healey and Burgundy leading by 10. Ten-point lead here for Healey. Kennedy has the ball. Griffin feeds it off. Nice feed there to Mara as he gets the two. 25-17 lead is for Healey. Just under 15 minutes remaining here in the game. Schmidt gets the handoff, stolen away by Bourne. Mara back the other direction, thought about dropping it off, took it up himself. Wasn't able to get the bucket though. Weak outlet pass there by Sannon, and it's stolen away by Bourne. But they're going to get Bourne with a shuffle, I believe, of the feet, and Healey will get the ball with the 8-point lead. Reed, baseline drive, kicks it back out. Schmidt thought about the three, he'll drive. Goes into the paint, and a foul's called. 3 seconds. I'm sorry, 3 seconds is the call. On the turnover on the 3 seconds, Kennedy has it, trailing by 8. Griffin with the ball. Feeds it out to Nooch. Nooch across the lane, threw that one up. No help there, but he was able to steal it away. Colin Bourne with it now. Will feed it back to Griffin. Tommy Griffin with it now. Feeds it out to the perimeter. And a turnover is going to be called. Trying to see what the call was. It might have been another 3-second call. I believe it was. So Kennedy gets a 3-second call against them. Healey with the ball in the 8-point lead. And Sannon with it. Schmidt now will run the point. Gives it off to Kaba. Kaba looking for Schmidt on the give and go. They tried to tip it back out to Reed. And a travel is going to be called as Reed slid along the ground with the ball. Kennedy will get it. Kennedy trailing by 8 here in the Intramural Championship between Healey and Kennedy. Griffin off the screen, feeds it to Bourne. Bourne into the paint. He's called for the travel as he took the little hop step, driving in the paint. Five seconds is going to be the call. Too much time back there in the backcourt. Miscommunication for Healey. As Sannon and Kaba could not get on the same page. Head coach for Healey, Steve Celestin, talking about Reed. Reed was injured, and that's why he was taking his time getting off the floor. That's why they were taking their time inbounding the ball. So he would like to keep possession of it. Celestin now getting the information. Peter George checking in from the Kennedy sideline as well, trying to find out what the information is. So we'll see how it's going to be Healey ball, as Reed was leaving the court with an injury, was the decision. So no 5-second call. Sannon now brings it up floor. Kicks it out. Sasanoko drives into the paint, puts up the hook. Sasanoko with the little baby hook. Bourne with it now. Kicks it around, Griffin with it. Sasanoko outside. Back over to Bourne. Bourne out to Griffin. Now Sasanako with it. Puts up the shot. No good. Far rim. Lee comes away with the rebound. Anthony Lee. Kicks it off to Kaba. Dusman Kaba. As the shot, baseline shot, put up. No good by Sannon. Bourne came away with the rebound. Gives it to Griffin. Griffin kicks it back to Bourne. Bourne takes the three. No good for Bourne. Kaba comes away with the rebound. Ib Kaba this time. 10-point lead for Healey, 27-17. 10:45 remaining in the game. Schmidt has it for Healey. Lee with the screen. Schmidt driving in against Torlance. Shot is up, no good. Sasanako comes away with it. Looking for some help, gets it to Bourne. Bourne driving in against Kaba. He spins, he puts it up, and he puts it in. Does Colin Bourne. Good fundamentals there. Down on the block by Colin Bourne. As Kaba almost gets that one stolen away. Good hands by Curatore. James Curatore was able to get a hand in there, but he gets called for the foul. Healey will inbounds. Kaba looking to inbounds to Sana. Or Sannon, I'm sorry, but Griffin comes away with it. Griffin puts up the jumper, no good. Sannon gets the rebound, and a travel is going to be called against Sannon. Shuffled the feet before the pass. 8-point lead for Healey. Kennedy will have the ball as Griffin will inbounds underneath the basket. Griffin feeds it out to Sasanoko. Feed it over to Bourne, through Bourne's hands, out of bounds. Healey now with the ball, 8-point lead. So get it off to Lee. Schmidt with a three-pointer, and that one is good. 11-point lead now for Healey. As Sasanoko, his runner is good. Back to a 9-point lead for Healey. Kaba with it at top of the key, gives it off to Lee. Lee gives it to Schmidt. Schmidt, a long three-pointer, hits nothing but the bottom of the net for Danny Schmidt. His second three of this half. 12-point lead now for Healey. Griffin off the screen, gives it to Bourne, back to Griffin. Griffin will step back, put up a three, no good. Sannon comes away with the rebound. Sannon over to Schmidt. Schmidt drops it to Lee, back to Schmidt. So they're working around the perimeter. Sannon will put up the three. That one is no good as Kaba tried to come away with the rebound, but Kennedy will get it as Mara gets the rebound. Mara thinks about it, puts it up. It is no good. Schmidt gets the rebound. 7:30 remaining in the game. 12-point lead and the ball for Healey. It's Ib Kaba with it. Feeds it off to Lee. And Mara's going to get called for the foul. He thought he got into that passing lane, but contact was made. Foul is called. Healey will get the ball as Schmidt will inbounds. Schmidt inbounds it to Kaba. Kaba feeds it to Kaba. As Dusman feeds it to Ib. De Jesus with it now, top of the key. Gets the screen from Kaba. Feeds it to Schmidt. Schmidt, he's hot from three. Puts up another one. That one's no good. Air ball. Griffin gets it. Ib Kaba, good hands there. But Kennedy will get the ball. 12-point lead, I should say, for Healey as Griffin has it. Defended by Schmidt, gets it over to Bourne. Bourne puts up the jumper, it's no good. Long rebound taken by Ib Kaba. 6 minutes remaining in the game, 12-point lead and the ball for Healey. Kaba drives in. Ends up in Schmidt's hands, near corner. DeJesus with it now. Backdoor cut by Ib Kaba. Nice move there as Kaba fakes to the right, slip back to the left and put it in. 14-point lead now for Healey. DeJesus steps in, but stepped out of bounds as he stole that ball, stepping into the passing lane, but got his foot over the line. It will be Kennedy's ball. They trail by 14. Griffin with it, down on the ground. Foul's going to be the call, I believe. They're going to call Kaba, Deuceman Kaba, for the foul. Kennedy trailing by 14 with the ball. Cotter White gets it over to Bourne. Bourne almost had the pocket picked by DeJesus. Looks down to the low block, but Cotter White unable to get open down there. Hard pass off of his hands, out of bounds. Healey with the ball. Ib Kaba now running the point. Feeds it over to DeJesus, and he took the stutter steps. Travel is going to be called against Angel DeJesus. 4:20 remaining here in the game. 14-point lead for Healey. Kennedy with the ball. Griffin trying to get him back in with a three. No good. As Lennius got the rebound, but outlet to nobody. And a foul is going to be called. As Torrance will go to the line. No, actually, he was not in the act of shooting. Kennedy will inbounds as Luch will inbounds. Gets it to Torrance. Torrance with the three-point opportunity. No good. Weak side rebound to Healey. Griffin with a nice job trying to get the ball. Bourne tried to knock it back to him, but Lennius came away with it and went in for the layup. It's a 16-point Healey advantage. Wide open from the left wing. As that shot is good. Cotter White hit that one for three. Kaba with the ball, defended by Bourne. Loses Bourne, gets defended by Nuch. Look for the pass to Duarte. And then he followed Duarte's shot, and he will go to the line, will Ib Kaba. Kaba with 12 points in tonight's game. As that one is no good for Ib Kaba. Healey leading here by 13. 2:32 remaining in the game. Good positioning there by Colin Bourne as Duarte was all over his back. I've seen Colin's older brother Ian play basketball as well. Very similar styles. Very fundamentally balanced style. You saw it right there on the box out by Colin. As he was able to get the foul called on Duarte. Griffin with the three-point attempt, no good. Duarte pulls away the rebound. Gets it over to Schmidt. Schmidt feeds it all the way down. She was trying to hit DeJesus. Ball goes out of bounds off of DeJesus. Kennedy will have it, trailing by 13. As Torrance gets that one up and pins it against the backboard and the rim. That had some funky spin as Schmidt elevates to knock that one away. Alternating possession, it will wind up with Healey. as they lead by 13. Kennedy will apply the full court pressure here. Schmidt will inbounds. He's got Sannon back there, as well as Reed. Gets it to Reed. Reed being double teamed in the backcourt, gets it to Schmidt. They are able to break the pressure. Schmidt kicks it off to Sannon. Sannon over to Reed. Reed, top of the key, drives into the paint, and he's going to get called for the travel. Turnover goes back to Kennedy. 13-point game, minute 30 remaining. As Griffin brings it across, drives into the paint, but gets it knocked away by Reed. And DeJesus, I should say, gets the easy bunny for Healey as they lead by 15 now with a minute 14 remaining in the game. Timeout on the floor with Healey leading. Kennedy inbounding at midcourt. Minute 10 remaining in the game. Healey leading. As that ball is stolen away by DeJesus, he goes in, puts it up, kisses it off the glass for 2 more. $17-point lead now, and DeJesus gets called for the blocking on the baseline. As Torlentz was driving in. Healey's going to empty the bench. Schmidt going off. Sannon going off as well. Giancarlos Rosa checking into the game for Healey. Also Nate Chi into the game for Healey. Kennedy also emptying the bench out. Dante Resendas into the game. DeJesus feeds it forward to Reed. Reed puts that one home. 19-point lead now for Healey. Big 3-point attempt here as Ruggieri puts that one in for Kennedy. Ruggieri bombing away. DeJesus kicks it back out. 3-point attempt put up, no good by Nate Chi. So Nate unable to hit that one. 43-27 is the Healey lead. Kennedy will have the ball. We're going to have some foul shots here for Kennedy. .23 seconds remaining here in the game. Healey looks like they're going to come away with it, but Kennedy, foul shot, first one is made. Jaleel Jacquet at the line, makes his first. Second shot by Jacquet, no good. .17 seconds remaining in the game. DeJesus feeds it down. Rosa, I should say. His shot is up. It's no good. For Giancarlos Rosa, Kennedy will get the ball. As less than 10 seconds. Healey's going to come away with the victory here. Shot is put up. It is no good. And that will do it as Healey comes away with the victory, 43-28. And that will do it for the Intramural Championships today. As Healey gets the Intramural Championship on the boys' side. On the girls' side, Argenziano came away with the victory by the score of 30-20. So congratulations to all the ladies on Argenziano and all the young men on Healey as they come away the Intramural Champions this year of 2022. Great opportunity to see some of the young talent on the basketball court that hopefully we'll get to watch as they mature, as they move up through the middle school ranks into the high school ranks, hopefully to play for the Highlanders one day. We have the opportunity as well. Want a special thanks, shout out and special thanks to Ricardo Bonham as well as Mark Antonelli, the head coaches for the Lady Highlanders as well as the Boy Highlanders, as they joined us at halftime of each game. That's going to do it for us here today on Somerville Ed TV after this special basketball presentation. Once again, thank you very much for watching. We've gotten over 1,000 followers here, subscribers to our YouTube channel. We really do appreciate that. If you like what you see, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe here to our Somerville Ed TV YouTube channel. Special thanks to Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine with direction and production. Again, thanks to Ricardo Bonham, the head coach, the newly minted head coach of the Highlanders for on the ladies side, and to Mark Antonelli, the head coach on the boys side as well. Congratulations to the Argenziano Intramural squad as well as the Healey Intramural squad. They are your city champions on the middle school level. That's going to do it for us. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching a special basketball presentation on Somerville Ed TV.
Yo, Team Big